I didn't start out in psychology. I had the good fortune of being in a great psych class and found that the content of the discipline, it just sang to me.
What I was drawn to was teaching people to think differently.
Students moving from thinking about life in simple ways, A causes B, B causes C, to A causes C, D, F, and X, that there's something about the complexity of behavior that psychology unravels for us.
I think one of the practical things that students learn by working in the discipline, because they learn everything from research methods to good communication skills to critical thinking, is how do you put it all together? And I'd say that's through time management. That's a practical skill that whatever you do in your life will help you.
Students that see numbers as a tool that can be a friendly support for being able to answer the questions that you come up with, those are the ones that really thrive in the major.
The psych major is a particularly good one because students, by the end of their experience, have learned careful thinking and critical analysis. They're able to look at situations and identify what key variables are that if you change some of them, it would change the situation. Psychology majors also learn to communicate incredibly effectively, and that's in at least two ways. A good psychology major will give students the opportunity to learn to write well, to be able to communicate their ideas in prose form, and also students learn to give oral presentations, so they're able to share their ideas to other people in public settings.
I think the psychology degree is remarkable because it gives students an advantage that no other degree does. It's very flexible, and so students have a whole world of opportunities open, but the pathways are not very clear.
The path that most instructors of psychology know a lot about because we went down that trail. And so we can tell students about how to search for the appropriate graduate program, help them to assess their interests. There are so many different subfields in psychology that students should really search for areas that appeal to them. I think one of the challenges for students is to consider other possibilities. Like, for example, what if they're not sure graduate school's for them and they want to go to work right away?
The broadness of what you can do in psychology is pretty astounding. I know the students that I teach who go into the workforce do everything from hotel management to, I just recently got a picture from one of my graduates who's a very happy third grade teacher. Another student who's now an associate producer in New York for a television production company. And you don't normally think of a psych major and a TV producer in the same breath, but with the kind of background that we provide students, we give them such a broad experience that I think it allows them to be qualified for lots of things. A new area that is emerging as opportunity for psychology is its prominence in the healthcare field. I think I'm really excited about the potential of psychology and its weddedness to medicine. For example, currently, if you take the entrance exam for medical school, a big chunk of it is now devoted to behavioral science.
One of the pleasures in doing the book was for us to discover how to give concrete advice to students and how to give concrete advice to faculty members, because both of those groups can benefit, I think, from reading our book. And also, a lot of parents want to know what their students are going to do. This will give students a lot of suggestions about what they can ask their faculty members about, how they can take charge of their own lives and do things like get involved in a research experience, get an internship in a psychology-related discipline, do things that promote leadership. All these things are available for students, but they may not know it. And our book, in a sense, gives a roadmap, I think.
I think, again, if we've done our jobs well, we are going to be producing students who take seriously their role as citizen in the world and how can psychology be applied. I like to think that a good psych degree helps people accept that responsibility.
I agree.